Jacko. So a couple of days post Macarthur, match day -1, leading into Auckland. What's the last few days sort of look like, with obviously Christmas in between that?
Well, the boys spent a bit of time with the families over Christmas, which is always important. It's important to us as a club that the players have the time to celebrate with the families during the Christmas period. So we did that, but obviously we did it in a way where we don't lose anything from a kind of recovery and physical point of view. And we've had a good couple of days on the pitch now working with the players, and we feel ready and prepared to go into what we know will be a tough game against Auckland.
Against Macarthur, Trent Sainsbury with his first minutes back in the league, I guess. How good was it to have someone like him out there? And I guess leading in from now, what do you think he's going to bring to this team?
Yeah, first and foremost, I thought the Macarthur game was a good performance from us to bounce back from Adelaide. It was, we reviewed it with the players, and there was a lot of positivity around a lot of the things we did in the game. The elements where we can get better, and we're working hard on that. Of course, we are, but. We're really pleased with it. To see Trent back in the squad as well was a real boost for the players, for the club. He's such an influential figure within the team. We haven't seen him much this season. We only saw him in the early Champions League. But it was great to get him back out on the pitch, and we're looking for him now to come and push for that starting place and contribute to the team, which I'm sure he will do.
Coming up against Auckland tomorrow, our first ever time against Auckland FC, and they've had a strong start to the campaign. How have you seen their season to date, and what do you expect from them tomorrow?
Yeah, we know Steve's got a great team there. He's done ever so well, setting up the new club and having such a fantastic start to the season. So credit to him and his staff and the club. But we're looking towards the game as an opportunity for us to perform how we want to perform, and if we know we do that, we know we can give anybody a game and push for the result we want. We know it's going to be challenging. We've done a lot of work on them. We've watched them play a lot, and we feel ready and we feel prepared. Even though it's been a short turnaround from Macarthur, we feel like we've got the work done. We feel like we've got the right amount of work on the pitch and video analysis done for the players. And coming off the training pitch this morning, there seems a good feel within the group, a really positive feel within the group, and a lot of clarity around how we need to play. So that's really positive from my point of view.
Back at home tomorrow, how good is it to be back at home, not only for this game against Auckland, but just a couple of days later for New Year's Eve?
Well, I think it's always a special time at Christmas time. I felt that last year when we played the games around Christmas. So it's good for us to have these home ties during the Christmas time and rolling into New Year as well. So we're hoping the fans can come out and support the team. That's what we want. And we want to be ready to give that performance. Like I always say, we want to give everything out on the pitch. And we want to get the correct result, which is a win. So we'll be pushing hard for that, and with their support, we can hopefully get it over the line and really push for a really positive performance.
Touched on Trent coming back in, such an experienced player, and then you got the other end of the spectrum, Hayne, 16 years old. Just talk to us again about him, his first goal of the day, and his overall performance.
Yeah, first and foremost, I think that everybody looks at the goal and sees that as a kind of crowning moment for his performance. But I think looking back on the game, he made a really positive contribution to what we want to do. I think we've been searching for a while now to a big miss for us this season has been Miguel Di Pizio, certainly in that number 10 position with how we played last year, having those two 10s in that midfield. And we've been searching for that, and we tried something against Macarthur, and we thought it worked really well with our structure, and Hayne was a big part of that. And that goes to show what mature and intelligent young man and footballer he is, because ideally he's or traditionally he's been a number 6 player and a holding midfield player and played in that position, but he's got adaptability and flexibility to his game even at a young age, so that's really positive for him.
You touched on Miguel missing. Obviously, we've still got a few players out, but welcoming Trent back is a boost. Just give us an update on a few of the other boys and their recovery.
Yeah, it's great to have Trent back. Like I said, he's been back in full training now. Ryan Edmondson's in training, but non-contact. He can't start contact training yet for a few weeks, but it's good to have him back out on the pitch. So what we are getting there is a player who's staying sharp and staying kind of physically ready to go straight back in and come back in and challenge when he's cleared to play. So he'll be the next one back in, and then we're probably looking at Nico Duarte after that, and then Miguel de Pizio after that. So there'll be a little bit of time off yet, but yeah, certainly having Trent back and Ryan getting closer and closer to joining the squad again in full contact training is a real boost for us.